Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Designs, and it is oldie but a goodie. So we are playing with the Smitten collection. So before I start to actually build my collection or build my layout, I have just a piece of white cardstock. This does not have, I have not done any treatment on this particular cardstock, so it's just white cardstock. And I'm just going to take a bit of packaging and I'm just going to add a little bit of something to my background. So I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do, but I want to have some color on my background, so I thought I'd just pull out some packaging and add a little bit. I kind of went through my colors and I found one that I felt was pretty good of a teal blue-green color, or turquoise blue-green color, that is in this collection. So excuse me, sorry about that, guys. I am getting over a cold, and so I'm just going to use this color to add a little bit to my background. I kind of had a thought that my photo is going to go down here with some pattern paper up around this area. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So I'm kind of just playing. So I think we're going to call that good. And then, excuse me. Once that dries a little bit, I think I will just come in and maybe do a couple of splatters with the same color. This is T-Bird Turquoise from Lindy's Stamp Gang, if anyone is interested in the color. I think it's a relatively speaking pretty good match. So yeah, I'm going to go let this dry and then we'll come back and we'll actually start to build the layout. Okay, my background is dry and I did mat it on a piece of cardstock that's going to act as my background. And it did dry a little bit greener, so I kind of wish it had more blue in it, but we're going to go with it because I'm not going to do it again. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a large block on the page, so I'm probably going to cut this probably right about here and then right about here. So that alone, you can see that a lot of the mixed media is going to get covered up. So I've kind of creased it in the two places where I'm going to cut that paper. So I'm going to have that one, and then this one is going to kind of go on top of that. So that's going to be there. So let's see. I kind of wanted this over here. So that's there. Actually, you know what? I want to actually make this there. I actually want to have a little bit more of that. So now it'll be here, cut here. This one here, I'm just going to leave the size that it is. So that is going to come right about there, give or take. Hopefully I'm in frame. And then here is the photo that I'm working with. And I have a whole bunch of scraps from other projects from the Smitten collection that I've done. So I'm going to use all these pieces here. I'm going to back my photo with this paper here. And then I'm going to layer up all of these smaller pieces here behind my photo, including this one. So all of those will become layers around my photo. So it'll be quite layered. And then this here is a traveler's notebook paper. So I'm planning to put it probably excuse me, probably right about here. So remember, this is going to get cut about here. And this is like not super measured. So my goal is that this is going to be over top of this. So they'll be, so these won't end at the exact same place. So everything is kind of, I'm aiming for everything to just be overlapped. And then this will be cut down here. So this will, I'll make sure that whether I put it up or down a little bit, it is overlapping. So that is going to be the background. And then my photo, I'm planning, once all the mats and everything are there, for it to be somewhere around here, I think, give or take. Now it's going to be matted, so you won't see a lot of this down here because there's going to be quite a bit of matting around this. So we'll have to see exactly where this ends up. Might be over this way just a little bit. So that is what I'm thinking. And then I have a whole bunch of items over here to the side that we're going to use to embellish the page. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this floral paper cut down, trim this one up, and get all of my mats around my photo, and then get it all glued down, and we'll come back and start to build on top of that. Okay, my papers are all down, my photo is down, and as you can see, there's lots of layers, lots of paper happening on this page. So first things first, I'm going to put my title on, which I know is going to go up here. And I think I'm going to pop that up, so I'm going to leave that for just a second, and then I'm going to put the rest of my title down first. And I'm just using these alphas from October Afternoon, the mini market. Oops. And of course I'm spilling it. I was trying to go backwards. Which is always fun. And I don't exactly know placement, so I'll likely be pulling these up. Oops. Forgot for a second what I was titling this. So its title for this one is going to be Love These Two. So I'm spelling out these and two with the tile letters, and I guarantee that's not going to be where I want to place these. Actually, I wonder if I can put these down here. Normally I would keep this out and I would put these down off camera, but I didn't exactly know where I was going to place them, so we're going to call that good. And then, like I said, I'm going to pop that up. I'll probably need to put some glue on those anyway. And then I have a whole bunch of ephemera pieces here and a tag that I thought I would try to put on this page. So now I'm wondering if I want to put this over here and build like a little cluster on top of it. I'll need to put something in that one. And I don't really need that little basket or whatever that is in, so I'm like thinking I can cover it up, perhaps something like that, So now I'm just playing with embellishing this page, and I'm not 100% sure what all I want to put where on this page, so I'm kind of just playing at this point. So I don't really have a plan. I just know I want to use all these cute little ephemera pieces in this collection. And I think maybe if I pull that up here, maybe something like that. And then put some embellishment over here. Then something over here. I think I like maybe these all layered up. Something like this, maybe. Let's see. I don't know that I need that. So just playing with all these bits and pieces. Don't know where I want to put everything yet. Maybe that can go down here. I feel like that's too close to that one. But now I feel like that's too close to that one. How do I want to do this? Where do I want to put you? Put you down here. I don't know. I think I have to think about this for a second. I am not sure where I want to put everything. That is the question. Do I want to do this sort of a triangle? I feel like that's super blending into that. I like this down here. Maybe I don't need that tag at all. Maybe. Something like this. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I like this. So I think I'm going to go get this glued down, and I'm kind of liking this. So then the question is, what do I do with this piece over here? So I think what I'm going to do is get this glued down and this cluster here sort of settled. I might need to pull in one of these in here to finish this out. And then I do really like this, but I'm trying to think where it needs to go. I feel like it needs to go over there as opposed to up here, just because I feel like if I put it here and I put any florals around it, it's really close to this. So I feel like it needs to go here as another cluster. I'm just not sure what I want to put together for it. That is the question. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get these two down, and then I'm going to come back and we'll see what I've done with that cluster. I don't want to make this video go too long of me sort of going back and forth. So like I said, I'm pretty sure, like I said, there's going to be a cluster here, and maybe I need to bring it down on the photo. But there's going to be a cluster for here, here, and here. And when I come back, I'm just going to finish it up with some of these little hearts and enamel dots. Okay, so here is what I ended up coming up with. I put that cluster over here at the top of the photo. I ended up not using that Life is Sweet, and then I just built up a little bit more in the cluster up here, and then a little over here. And then down here I had that cluster with that little banner piece. So I do like how this turned out. I'm just going to come in with some enamel dots here, and I'm just going to use up the ones that I have left on here, since I have them to use. I'm just going to add these dots in here. Excuse me. And one more. And that is going to do it for this page. I will have still photos coming up. Don't forget to check out Traci's blog and her website for the Smitten collection, as well as you can see what all the other design team members have created with the Smitten collection for Oldie But a Goodie. So with that, guys, I will have still photos coming up right after this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.